All right, I'm gonna be giving you a apartment tour of my studio apartment here in Dubai. I'm also gonna be going over how much it cost me a year to rent and all the associated costs of utilities. So I'll run all that down so you have a reference on what it actually costs to live in Dubai. And I'll tell you what part of the city I'm in and which parts are more expensive and all that stuff. So, you know what? Since we're already on the balcony, let's start with the balcony. But before I show you the balcony, I just wanna preface it by saying it's super dirty. I've never cleaned or maintained it once. Mostly because there's a construction site nearby, but I think naturally in Dubai sand gets kicked up a lot, so there will be sand that comes and falls on your balcony like dust almost. This is the door coming from my room. So coming out of this door, you see the main balcony to your left, and to the right is honestly a big chilling / storage area. Coming over left here is the main balcony. Pretty decent view of the courtyard here in Dubai Science Park. You can hear and see all the construction. These chairs came with the place. We have a private pool here, which I've never used, and it's full of I also want to say that this place came fully furnished, which was super nice because I didn't have to bring in any furniture besides my desk, my chair, and a TV, which I bought after. So, okay, so this is the front little corridor area. The washing machine is here. It's a washer and dryer 2-in-1, which is nice. I got my little shoe rack here. I don't know if you can see it on that, but the oh, you can't see it. This nice little cabinet, lights open up. I swear there's another cabinet that does that. It's pretty nice. There's a light under here, which is also nice. Stove, oven. This place was brand new when I moved in. Like, there was still plastic on the appliances. So right now we'll go in the washroom here, and then we'll go to the main living area over there. So washroom, door, locks. Kitchen, you got a little cabinet underneath the kitchen here. Toilet, it's the day thing, which every single toilet in the UAE has these. So that was pretty cool. I learned once I moved here. There's a nice little mirror on the side here. Oh. Hang my towel from here. The shower's pretty nice, has 3 modes. Has like an overhead one, a little handheld one, and then a little bath one. This is how the place came with the shower, with the washroom. I didn't really add much besides the garbage bin and the plunger. Came with a towel hook, which is also super nice and helpful. 1, 2, 3. Now we're in the main room, and it's dark because I just came back from the gym. This light has like 3 different modes. You click the switch 3 times, and each time it gives like a different sort of brightness. Because right now, not working. So I called the maintenance guy, and he's gonna be coming by tomorrow. So today, no light for today. Bed covers come with the bed. I swapped them because I didn't like them. These are new bed covers. These chairs over here, came with 4 of them, so I have 2 outside, I have 1 here and 1 here I'm not using. I use this area over here, this table that I came with as well for eating, and then I just bought this desk, bought this chair here for gaming and video editing. This little Kumo thing over here, the TV stand, this came with the place as well as the nightstand beside the bed. The blinds here, they're both the same. I do this at night, so I get a nice dark room. So it actually came with this couch as well, and both pillows, which is really nice. And this carpet actually, so it came with a lot of nice stuff, this place. This is pretty cool. You got 2 major closets on the left and the right. And then again, this one opens up. And then it comes with 3 closets down here. I keep my underwear and my socks. That's pretty nice. So I was originally gonna do the video here, but it's dark. This place, very, very spacious for 1 person. Like, I think it's the perfect amount of room for 1 person. I have a little area here where I could eat, game, edit. I have a couch here where I could throw stuff on, or if I just wanna sit down and chill and I don't wanna sit anywhere else, I'll just go on my phone here. I'm gonna be going over how much it costs in dirhams, and then when I edit, I'm gonna put on screen beside it how much it costs in Canadian dollars, because I came from Toronto, so I'm Canadian. So let's start off with the big one, is rent. So here they do it a bit differently. They don't go month to month like we do in North America. They do it by physical checks, and it could be 1 check, 2 check, 3 check, 4 check, 6 checks. So they go by like a yearly rental amount. So let's say your rental amount is 50,000 dirhams and you pay it in 1 check. You would give your landlord 1 check of 50,000 dirhams for the year. Or you pay it in, let's say 5 checks. You would give them 5 checks of 10,000 dirhams spread across evenly throughout the year. So that's how it works. This place is this place is a studio, and I believe it's around 520 square feet, which is pretty massive for a studio compared to Toronto where they're shoe boxes. It's actually a massive studio. I have a 1-bedroom condo in Toronto, which is about the same size square footage as the studio. For the year, this cost me 49,000 dirhams. And I paid in 6 checks with the help of my awesome awesome real estate agent who was able to negotiate that for me. It's the best deal I've been able to get through all of my Dubai apartment hunting. I'll link the Dubai apartment hunting video in the description. 8,167 dirhams every 2 months is what I pay here. I pay that across 6 checks. But let's go monthly. My monthly rent for this studio is 4,083 dirhams, which is about 1,526 Canadian dollars. So 1,530-ish dollars Canadian for a studio. Very comparable to Toronto prices. And it's a very nice studio in a very nice building. Now, this is the building that I've gotten the best deal on out of all my apartment hunting. I think it's because, one, it's in a neighborhood called Dubai Science Park. This neighborhood's very new. There's really nothing here. It's just construction. This is one of the few condo buildings that are actually in this area. So it's very new and there's not a lot going on. So I think that's why the property value is lower. As well as this building just opened 2 months before I moved in. So there was an influx of properties on the market. In Dubai Science Park, so I'm not downtown, I'm not in Marina, I'm not in these high, well-known places, but I'm 20 minutes from Kite Beach, which is the best beach in Dubai. I'm 20 minutes from Dubai Marina. I'm about 30 minutes to downtown. So I'm pretty central. Like, these are not far distances at all for me. Coming from Toronto, it takes me minimum 25 minutes to get anywhere really. So I'm right beside JVC, which is a very, very popular place for expats to move into. So a lot of the people I meet are in the neighborhood literally right beside me. Okay, into utilities, I wrote them down here. So I'm just gonna read them all out in dirhams and then I'm gonna put up the Canadian equivalents on the screen. So first we got internet is 479 dirhams a month, but they have this discount where for the first 6 months it's 279 dirhams and then it goes to 479 for the last 6 months. There's only 2 internet companies here, so you're gonna choose one or the other. They're both pretty much the same price because they have a monopoly on this city. And then for my electricity and my water, it's under DEWA, D-E-W-A, that's what it's called. In November, I paid 487 dirhams for the month for my electricity and my water. And then in December, I paid 400 dirhams for the month. December, I went home for Christmas for maybe about 10 days, so that's why I was a bit lower. So we'll stick with the November value of 487 dirhams. Mpower, I just got my gas turned on because I had to make a fishing video where I cooked fish. And that for the month of November was 358, and I barely used the oven. And then finally, this is not part of my living, but I'll throw it in there. The lease that I pay for my car, which is pretty much one of the lowest level sedans you could get. I just wanted some cheap car to get me from A to B, is 1,791 dirhams, which I pay for a Geely M Grand. I don't actually have that car because something happened. They had to give me a Mazda 3 as a replacement, which is a better car. So that is what I pay to live here in Dubai. If you have any questions or I missed anything, leave them in the comments. I'm going to be probably making more videos around my adventures here in Dubai. I've been here for about 4 months now. It is January 4th and I moved here September 8th for work from Toronto, and I plan to stay a year, but who knows what happens if I like it, if the company wants me to stay.